Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the midday news. The headlines. Prime Minister meets with leaders of Dawoodi Bohra sect in Indore, hails India's rich diversity. Nation celebrates Hindi Divas. Vice President confers Raj Bhasha awards on heads of various government departments. Supreme Court awards compensation of 50 lakh rupees to former ISRO scientist Nambi Narayanan, orders probe in 1994 espionage case. In Jammu and Kashmir, 16 people killed as a bus plunges into the Chenab River in Kishtwar district. In World Shooting Championships, 16-year-old Udayveer Singh wins individual gold, leads Indian team to top spot in junior men's 25-meter pistol event in South Korea. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that India is a land of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam and the Dawoodi Bohra community is a true representative of this philosophy. Addressing Ashra-e-Mubarakah, the commemoration of the martyrdom of Imam Hussain, organized by the Dawoodi Bohra community at Indore in Madhya Pradesh today, Mr. Modi said Indian society and its heritage makes the country different from others.
पूरे विश्व को एक परिवार मानने वाले वसुधैव कुटुंबकम हम वो लोग जो सबको साथ लेकर चलने की परंपरा को जी करके दिखाने वाले लोग हैं। हमारे समाज की, हमारे विरासत की यही शक्ति है जो हमें दुनिया के दूसरे देशों से अलग पहचान पैदा करती है।
He said Indians are proud of their past, they have faith in their present, and they are confident of their bright future.
हमें अपने अतीत पर गर्व है, वर्तमान पर विश्वास है और उज्जवल भविष्य का आत्मविश्वास के साथ संकल्प भी है। शांति, सद्भाव, सत्याग्रह और राष्ट्रभक्ति के प्रति बोहरा समाज की भूमिका हमेशा हमेशा महत्वपूर्ण रही है।
Referring to the welfare schemes of the Government of India like Ayushman Bharat and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, the Prime Minister informed that Ayushman Bharat Yojana has come as a saviour for 50 crore poor people of the country.
आयुष्मान भारत देश के करीब 50 करोड़ गरीब भाई बहनों के लिए संजीवनी बनकर के आई है। 50 करोड़ लोगों का, हर परिवार का 5 लाख रुपए का सालाना तक का पूरा खर्चा, उसके इलाज का पूरा जिम्मा सुनिश्चित करने वाली है आयुष्मान योजना का। इन दिनों अभी ट्रायल ऑलरेडी चल रहा है और 25 सितंबर जबकि पंडित दीनदयाल उपाध्याय जी की जन्म जयंती है, उसे देश भर में लागू किया जाएगा।
The Prime Minister also met the religious head of the Dawoodi Bohra community, Sayyidna Mufaddal Saifuddin. Sayyidna felicitated PM Modi after his speech. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan also spoke on the occasion. Our correspondent has more details.
Referring to the welfare schemes of Government of India like House to All, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Ayushman Bharat, Prime Minister informed that Ayushman Yojana has come as a savior for about 50 crore people of country. The Bohra community through SMALL has certain special features which have enabled it to carve out a name for itself in the life of the nation. Its strong religious roots, its compact social order, its sharp eye for business, its powerful code of conduct and its sturdy discipline are mainly responsible for flourishing condition and growing importance. Sanjeev Sharma reporting from Indore for AIR News.
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has said that the importance of Hindi was accepted by the constitution makers and it has now been accepted by the whole world. He was addressing the Hindi Divas event in New Delhi today. Mr. Naidu said it is important for any country to first promote and learn its national language.
कोई भी देश अपना भाषाओं को प्रोत्साहन करना बहुत जरूरी है। सभी भाषा सीखना चाहिए, बोलना चाहिए, मगर सबसे पहले मातृभाषा, भारतीय भाषा, अपना भाषा सीखना चाहिए, अपना भाषा बोलना चाहिए।
The Vice President said he believes that with the expansion of Hindi in education, knowledge science, information technology and commerce, the young generation will get better opportunities. Mr. Naidu said linguistic unity will be helpful in promoting Indian languages and official languages. The Vice President also gave away the Rajbhasha Awards to chiefs of various departments, ministries and offices for their outstanding performance in promoting the language. Speaking on the occasion, Home Minister Rajnath Singh said Hindi connects the nation. He added there is a special attraction towards Hindi all over the world, and it is a matter of happiness that Google, Facebook and others are promoting Hindi.
Google जैसी कंपनी भी हिंदी को बढ़ावा दे रही है, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट और फेसबुक भी इसको बढ़ावा दे रही है। हिंदी को बढ़ावा देने के पीछे आर्थिक दृष्टि काम कर रही। उन्होंने समझ लिया है भारत और भारतीयता से प्रभावित लोगों के बीच अपने उत्पाद को यदि हमें स्थापित करना है तो हिंदी को अपनाना ही होगा।
The Supreme Court today held that former ISRO scientist Nambi Narayanan was arrested unnecessarily, harassed and subjected to mental cruelty in the 1994 espionage case. The court also ordered a probe into the role of Kerala police officers in the case. A three-judge bench headed by Chief Justice Deepak Mishra awarded 50 lakh rupees compensation to the 76-year-old Narayanan for being subjected to mental cruelty in the case. The court also formed a 3-member panel headed by its former judge D.K. Jain to probe Narayanan being framed in the spy case. The former ISRO scientist was arrested in 1994 on allegations of espionage. In 1998, the Apex Court discharged Narayanan and others in the case and granted compensation of 1 lakh rupees to them. Nambi Narayanan had approached the Supreme Court against the Kerala High Court's judgment which said no action was required against the former DGP and 2 retired superintendents of police who were associated with the investigation of the case. They were held responsible by the CBI for the scientist's illegal arrest. In Jammu and Kashmir, 16 people were killed and 17 others injured when a minibus plunged into the Chenab River in Kishtwar district today. Deputy Commissioner Kishtwar, Angrez Singh Rana, said that the rescue operations have ended and injured are being taken to hospital.
सुबह के टाइम एक मैल्डोर जो थी वो छरामा से कश्तवाड़ आ रही थी, उसमें एक्सीडेंट हो गया उसका। वो सीधी नीचे खाई में चला गई, तकरीबन 300-400 मीटर नीचे। 3 तो एक जहाज में भेजे हमने और अभी 8 और दूसरे जहाज में हम जम्मू जो है वो भेज रहे हैं, क्रिटिकली इंजर्ड जो है। रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन जो है वो खत्म हो चुका है।
The Supreme Court today directed the centre to consider framing separate rules for granting disability certificates to leprosy patients for availing reservation and various welfare benefits. A bench comprising Chief Justice Deepak Mishra and Justices A.M. Khanwilkar and D.Y. Chandrachud issued a slew of directions to the centre and all states for eradication of leprosy and rehabilitation of those suffering from it. Here is a desk report.
The Supreme Court said medical staff in private and government hospitals should be sensitized to ensure that leprosy patients do not face discrimination. The Apex Court further said that awareness campaign should be launched so that leprosy patients are not isolated and allowed to lead a normal married life. The court also asked the centre and states to frame rules that public and private schools do not discriminate against children from leprosy-affected families. Swati Rakheja, News Desk.
The Supreme Court today modified its previous order that provided for setting up of a committee to deal with complaints of dowry harassment. The top court had on April the 23rd reserved its verdict on a batch of pleas seeking revisiting of a judgment that had reduced the severity of the anti-dowry law on the offence of subjecting a married woman to cruelty by spouse and in-laws. A bench headed by Chief Justice Deepak Mishra said they have protected pre-arrest or anticipatory bail provision in dowry harassment cases. The Apex Court, while modifying the verdict given by its 2-judge bench, said there is no scope for courts for constitutionally filling up gaps in penal law. A 2-judge bench of the Apex Court in July last year had voiced concern over abuse of Section 498A, subjecting a married woman to cruelty, and passed a slew of directions, including that no arrest should normally be effected without verifying allegations, as violation of human rights of innocence could not be brushed aside. The Supreme Court was hearing a plea filed by an NGO seeking sharpness in Section 498A, claiming that the otherwise helpful instrument in the hands of victim women has become valueless. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu left this afternoon for Belgrade for the first phase of his 7-day tour to 3 Central European countries, Serbia, Malta and Romania. He is accompanied by Minister of State for Finance, Mr. Shiv Pratap Shukla, 3 MPs from Rajya Sabha and 1 from Lok Sabha, along with a business delegation headed by CII. The Vice President will reach Serbia this evening, where he will address the Indian diaspora. The official welcome ceremony will be held tomorrow. He will hold a meeting with the President of Serbia. Various MOUs will also be signed between the two countries. Later, he will address a special session of the National Assembly of Serbia. The Vice President will leave for Malta on the 16th of September for the second phase of his visit. The soil health cards have helped the farmers in Goa to keep the soil of their agricultural land healthy, leading to higher crop yield. The cards provide them information about nutrients in the farm soil and the appropriate dosage of nutrients and fertilizers required for their agricultural land. As a result, the net income of farmers in Goa is also increasing. Here is a ground report from our Panaji correspondent.
The Soil Health Card scheme has been helping Goan farmers to improve the quality as well as quantity of crop yield. South Goa's Fonda-based farmer Sriranga Venkatesh Jamwale speaks about the benefits of getting his farm soil tested under the scheme.
आणि ती तपासून मिळाल्यानंतर त्याचा रिपोर्ट लक्षात असा आलो.
After getting my farm soil tested, I realized that the nitrogen content in the soil is very less. We found our land is also phosphorus deficient. We are now working to improve the nutrient value of the land as per the reports of the Soil Health Card. The soil testing is conducted at 3 places in Margao, Old Goa and Panji. I request all farmers to take the benefit of the scheme.
Implementation of scientific recommendations from experts under the Soil Health Card scheme has also added to crop variety for farmers, besides maintaining the health of soil in the long run. Saikat Sarkar from Goa for AIR.
Swachh Bharat campaign Gramin has been a huge success since its launch in 2014. Over 92% of the country is now covered under the sanitation campaign. Talking exclusively to All India Radio on the eve of Swachhata Hi Seva campaign, Drinking Water and Sanitation Secretary Parmeshwaran Iyer said to create synergy between water and sanitation, several steps have been taken.
All open defecation free villages are given priority for providing piped water supply. All the villages which already have piped water supply, they are also being taken up on priority to become open defecation free. There's a concept also called eco-sand, where you can actually have almost water-less toilets.
The interview can be heard tonight in Hindi at 7:35 on Indraprasth channel and in English at 9:15 on the FM Gold channel and additional frequencies. Inflation based on wholesale prices eased to a 4-month low of 4.53% in August on softening of prices of food articles, especially vegetables. The wholesale price index, WPI-based inflation stood at 5.09% in July and 3.24% in August last year. According to the government data released today, food articles registered deflation at 4.04% in August 2018. Last month's deflation in this category was 2.16%. Deflationary trend in food articles offset the double-digit inflation in fuel and power basket in August. Inflation in this category was 17.73% as prices of domestic fuel increased during the month in line with high global crude oil rates. The 4.53% inflation is the lowest in 4 months. Doordarshan is celebrating its 59th Foundation Day today. Several cultural programs were organized at the DD headquarters to mark the occasion. Senior officials of the Information and Broadcasting Ministry, Prasar Bharati, Doordarshan and All India Radio were present on the occasion. Speaking during the event, Information and Broadcasting Secretary Amit Khare said Doordarshan has helped in connecting people across the country. He said there is a need for Doordarshan to change its content as per the technological changes. He said the content has to be more rich now as the competition is growing day by day. 16-year-old Udayveer Singh has won an individual gold medal in the junior men's 25-meter pistol event in the World Shooting Championships in Changwon, South Korea. He also spearheaded India to the team gold. And now before we end the bulletin, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister meets with leaders of Dawoodi Bohra sect in Indore, hails India's rich diversity. Nation celebrates Hindi Divas. Vice President confers Raj Bhasha awards on heads of various government departments. Supreme Court awards compensation of 50 lakh rupees to former ISRO scientist. Nambi Narayanan orders probe against Kerala police officers in 1994 espionage case. And with that we end the midday news.